People often say, change your mindset, and you'll change your world. But is our thinking really that powerful? This is the story of a boy who lost to his own thoughts, but when he changed them, everything around him changed too. In a small village lived a boy named Ben. He was intelligent, curious, and hardworking. But his biggest problem was his limited mindset. He would often say things like, "No one in my family has ever achieved anything big. I won't either. Success is only for the lucky ones, not for someone ordinary like me." Even though Ben studied hard, he constantly doubted himself. If someone criticized him, he'd dwell on it for weeks. Every time a challenge came up, he'd whisper, "I can't do this." Ben's father, Patrick, was a farmer. He knew his son had potential, but lacked confidence. One evening, he sat down with Ben and asked, "Son, if I believed my crops would always fail, should I just stop farming?" Ben replied, "But Dad, you believe in hard work." Patrick smiled. "Exactly. Success comes from effort and the right mindset, not luck. If you see yourself as defeated, the world will see you the same way." Ben dreamed of becoming an engineer. When entrance exam forms for a prestigious college arrived in the village, his friend Sam said, "Ben, you should apply too." But Ben quickly replied, "No, that's not for people like us. We are from a small village." Sam challenged him, "You haven't even tried, and you are already giving up." That moment shook Ben. For the first time, he realized that maybe he was his biggest obstacle. One day, a successful entrepreneur named Mr. Ethan Callahan visited the village. He had grown up in same village, but now ran a multi-million-dollar business. Ben asked, "Sir, you were once like us. How did you reach such heights?" Mr. Callahan smiled, "I simply changed the way I think." Ben was curious and asked, "How?" "I never saw myself as small. When I started believing in myself, the world started believing in me too." That reminded Ben of his father's words, "If you accept defeat in your mind, you can never win in life." This meeting changed Ben's outlook. He promised himself he would no longer see himself as weak. He began replacing "I can't" with "I can." He studied with full focus and trained his mind to stay positive. When the exam date came, Ben filled the form, but fear still lingered inside him. One night, he sat on the roof, staring at the stars. His mother came and asked, "Why are you still awake?" Ben said, "What if I fail? People will laugh at me." His mother smiled, "People will always talk. When your father bought our first tractor, everyone mocked him. Today, that tractor is our biggest strength." Her words gave Ben courage. There were no good teachers in village, no coaching centers. So Ben began traveling to a nearby town to study in a small library. He worked at a local cafe by day and studied at night. Sometimes his eyes burned with sleep, but he didn't stop. On the exam day, Ben's hands trembled. His mind raced with doubts. Then he remembered his father's words, "If I had feared before planting seeds, we'd never see green fields." He took a deep breath and gave the exam with all his heart. When the results came, Ben had passed. He looked in the mirror and said, "I did it." The village that once doubted him now celebrated his success. The college he once never dreamed of now had his name on its list. His parents were proud. His father said, "See, son, when you changed your mindset, your destiny changed too." Moral of the story: small thoughts bring big defeat. Big thoughts bring great victories. If you see yourself as a failure, the world will see you the same way. Believe in yourself, because that's where real success begins. Ben's journey reminds us that the biggest battle is often within our own minds. When he stopped saying, "I can't," and started believing, "I can," his world transformed. And just like Ben, you too can rise when you change your thinking. So, if this story inspired you even a little, do hit that like button. Share it with someone who needs a little push today. Comment below and tell us, what's one limiting belief you're ready to let go of? And don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more powerful and uplifting stories like this one. Because sometimes, all it takes is one story to change a life. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for more stories that touch the heart and uplift the soul.